of the broadcast.
Oh, shit. So tonight we've got 3 games, though technically there will be 4. One will be simulated because it's like a NPC team versus NPC team. It's the filler teams, so we're gonna simulate that, and then move on to the next game between 2 actual teams. And hopefully keep on going. Because we've got still a lot of matches between a lot of people and a lot of teams to do before we have a bunch of different standings and we get into the playoffs. And we really need to get into this. Hopefully we get no more distractions, no more random not being able to do it for whatever reason, and we get this going and we get to the playoffs. Whoops. All right, so I guess we could go ahead, get into the first game. Let me send out the tweet who's going to be in the first game, because first up, we've got the Death Battlers and the Achievement Hunters. Go ahead, take a look at them. We've got 2 first ever starting pitchers. One is Brian Baker. Unfortunately, Brian does not have an epic beard anymore. But in here he does, and over there on the Hunters you got Fiona Nova. Both of them pitching for the first time, and then the notable players, you have Singer, Stork Hines, Agabon Burns, and Collins. So you ready to get into this, Jimbo?
Let go.
All right. Hello, everybody. We are back, and now here tonight, Jim and I, we got the Death Battlers and the Achievement Hunters. Up for what seems like forever we've been gone.
You are correct, Rod. It feels like we had a vacation, but yeah.
Well, a lot of that is due to meetings and weather and all that type of stuff, but all things are crystal clear, ready to go, as Fiona Nova out there on the pitching mound for the first time ever for the Hunters here tonight.
Fiona making her season debut for the Hunters of Achievement. So far, proving well and starting off rocky, but throwing strikes for the first strikeout.
All right, but now Sam Mitchell coming up from the Death Battlers. Nice line drive right down the middle. Able to get on to first over there.
Sam doing what he does best, just hitting the ball where the fielders are not.
Oh, goes foul. Oh, could not quite get the double play.
Ball hit the infield grass and was just a little too slow getting to short. And it gave him time to evade the double play.
Steve Wright. Off the plate.
Oh, that's going up high. I think that, yep. That is the third out. We're already switching it up here in the first.
The Hunters coming to bat, and we get to see our first glimpse into Brian Baker pitching for the Death Battlers.
Number 9.
See how the right fielder, Trevor Collins, takes it. Over to Hines, to first. And that is the first out. That's, oh, big strikeout for Baker there.
Indeed, both these teams have seen some success at the plate to start this young season. It's good to see some quality pitching instead.
And, oh, another strikeout. This one to Bernie Burns. As now we switch it up going into the second here. Death Battlers coming back up.
The catcher, number 49.
Brian Baker getting a 1-2-3 inning.
Whoa, careful there, Fiona. Letting that ball slip a little.
I don't think that's going to do it.
No. Lindsey Jones able to get the catch there in the infield.
Number 19.
Lindsey scoops it up over to first. That's the second out.
Now batting the second baseman, number 5.
As now look at this, Gerardo coming up here.
Fan favorite, if you will. Power bat for the Death Battlers. Has yet to hit a home run.
And unfortunately, he's going to make the third out. As looks like due up at bat, going up against Brian Baker. We've got Gus Sorolla.
Number 73.
And grounder right to Singer. Throws it over to first for the first out.
Hard hit ball by Gus Sorolla, but unfortunately it was right to Ben Singer's glove.
All right, Lindsey Jones now up. Looks like they got a good stance there to really give a good whack to that ball. See if possibly Brian Baker will give him a chance to get some action going here around the plate. Oh, is that going to do it? Oh, just short.
By a foot. I think. Yep, by a foot. Lindsey Husky. Michael is up.
Michael Jones now. See what he can do, or will he be the last at bat? Oh, there it is, right over the plate. Michael Jones not happy about it.
He ragdolls his bat down to the ground, and we get the Death Battlers coming up in the top of the third. So far, Rod, a pitcher's duel indeed.
All right, Nova, though, seems to be slipping a tad bit, especially with that hit going all the way back out to the boards, allowing a double.
Now batting the pitcher.
And now, speaking of a pitcher's duel, look at this. Brian Baker.
I suspect we'll see a sacrifice bunt coming from Mr. Baker, but we will see.
I don't know. He's got the power, but does he have the touch to continue this and maybe get that other runner and real good scoring. Oh, no, a walk.
Fiona avoiding that power bat and just throwing it all over the plate to,
22.
not let him crush the ball.
Nope, a good possible strategy there. But now they got 2 on. And going back. And Trevor Collins out there in the outfield makes the catch. But look at that. Runners on each side, and Sam Mitchell, see if he can come in and clean this up a little. Get some points on the board for the Death Battlers.
Indeed, runner on second made the smart play to tag up and move to third. Now we got an RBI chance for Sam Mitchell, who does, like I said, does nothing but hit for the Death Battlers. Folks may remember in the season debut for the Death Battlers, as he strikes out looking, Sam Mitchell stealing 2 bases and then running home to win the game for the Death Battlers.
All right, what a game that was. What a big debut for them as well.
Indeed. If we put a top 10 moments together of the season so far, that would definitely be in the top 5.
And that's a walk. We've got bases loaded here. And look at that, Sean Hines calling it.
25.
Pressure building here in the top of the 3rd.
Indeed, pressure for both. Fiona wants to get out of this inning, and Mr. Hines wants to get a simple bit.
Oh, it hit the ground for a foul. And that's a out.
Rod, we've been doing this for a minute, and I still never get tired of the overperforming umps.
Well, I mean, they know what's up down there. They're down there on the field more so than we are. We're just here in the booth, behind the camera, looking at all these screens, looking at all the people in the stands and the social medias and all that type of stuff. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, we've got this awesome thing that lets you try and predict the outcome here on this channel if you happen to be watching on an internet-enabled device like computer, where you can put some channel points down and possibly try and see if you can predict the Hunters winning or maybe the Death Battlers winning and get yourself some points in return. Unfortunately, that's only open for a couple minutes. I want to say like 4 or 5 minutes, that type of thing is open. So if you can try and put some points down, I'd hurry up and go do that, because right now we are still scoreless. So
as Fiona hit a seeing eye single right under Brian Baker's glove to get the first, maybe get something going for the Hunters.
Right, let's see if Trevor Collins can continue this. Unfortunately, the first hit goes foul. All right, just looking at the predictions here, looks like some people out there, they're behind the Death Battlers a little bit.
Number 47.
They think they got what it takes to possibly win this game.
Indeed, I mean, it's so far both teams are showing a little bit of weakness at the plate. Strong pitchers.
Oh, Sam Mitchell with the throw all the way home. She's safe. We've got the Hunters with a point on the board.
Rod, I did not see that coming. I thought that throw was going to get home in time to beat Fiona running around third, but anything can happen.
All right, Fiona just a little too fast, beating the ball, and that is foul. Everybody get back to where they were. All right, time almost up on your predictions here. I want to say it's about a 2-minute warning. As now, that was a heck of a walk.
Number 73.
As Gus
Bases
coming up.
loaded.
Yep,
Indeed,
Gus.
bases loaded for the Hunters.
One good solid smack. Gonna get some.
Folks.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get possibly some big points on the board, just like this, maybe. Oh, Kazemi in the outfield with the dive for
Look
out
at that.
number 3.
Saving a few runs for his pitcher. And now the Death Battlers coming up to respond. Hopefully, maybe get a run across, get this back to a tie ball game here in the top of the fourth.
And Collins gets there in time for the catch on out number 1.
Number 19.
And there's the man that made the catch for the third out. Let's see what he can do with the bat in hand.
Now batting the second baseman. Number 5.
All right, a lot of power from Girardo here.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there it goes. Girardo with a big home run. Wow.
One of the longest we've seen hit this season, 489 feet, his first home run of the season. We got a tie ball game, folks.
Number 13.
Indeed, and as now Christina Christopherson up with a big hit herself. It's up. Does it have the
distance?
Does it? Not quite. Agabon with the catch. It's a tie ball game here.
To the bottom of the fourth. You got a tie ball game.
Now batting the second baseman. Number
Lindsey Jones up to the
28.
plate. Let's see if Lindsey will win by getting a hit or something.
She's in perfect position to start making moves here. And that's a walk. That's one way to do it. Key and eye on Lindsay there.
Now pitching.
And
Number
looks like
30.
Brian Baker is out. Torian Crawford is in. And Louis Cruz going in out there. Big old double switcheroo.
Indeed. They saw that 4-pitch walk from Brian to Lindsey, and they knew it was time to switch him out. You'll like to see that.
Apparently, somebody in the Death Battlers dugout knows what they're doing. And we got a steal. Lindsey making it.
Just under the tag, too. That was dangerously close to the old strike him out, throw him out situation.
All right, the catcher, Patillo now. Jack Patillo up.
So, one of the few bats on the Hunters of Achievement, on the Hunters team that haven't had much success at the plate, but still shows. Just some balls have been directly hit to fielders, some or little dribblers. You know, it'll come together for him eventually. It's still a long season.
Indeed, it's now Matt Bragg's turn. See if he can get Lindsey somewhere closer to scoring to give the Hunters maybe a little bit of a lead. And nice solid hit, but Carlisle out there bagging it for the third out.
Now batting the right fielder. Number 38.
Here we go. This is Luis Cruz's first at bat of the season. And Brad on the bench, let's see what he can do with his first chance to swing the old wood, if you will. Didn't even have to, because that's a 4-pitch walk.
Yep. He's all good. Just going to go take his base.
Number 22.
Steve Wright.
And that's a foul. Lindsey scoops it up. Oh, are they going to? No, unfortunately, not quite quick enough for a double play
The
there.
left fielder.
that ball was trailing away from Lindsay, so she had to throw it off her back foot and couldn't get the ball out of her glove quick enough. Oh,
Oh, Gus dropping the ball a little bit there. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 2.
They need to keep their eye on first over there. They've, yep, there it is. Good keeping an eye out. Because, I mean, yeah, just like that, we've got a stolen base.
maybe a miscommunication between Michael and Lindsay that neither one of them was able to get to the back in time to get that ball.
And the pitcher just scooped it up for out number 3.
But it doesn't matter anyways. The ball is ground directly back to Fiona Nova. Throws it over to Gus. Well, it's off, Miss Nova. Oh, well, never mind.
Oh, no, wait. Sarah Weems coming in to pitch hit.
Indeed, Sarah Weems was told earlier this afternoon she was going to get the afternoon off, but they're going to use her in a pinch hit situation.
And unfortunately, that hit goes directly to Sam Mitchell out there.
Well, it's one of the things that pinch hitters are when they come up. You're cold with your bat facing a pitcher who's been dealing, so all the pressure's on you at that point.
All right, another solid hit. This one goes to Cruz now.
So far, Torian coming in relief of Brian Baker and tearing it up.
All right, I mean, they're getting hits, but they're going directly to people.
You must be. I'm sure the Death Battlers manager is a little worried about the amount of contact the Hunters have had and how hard it's been, but thankfully, Torian's been bailed out that they've been hit directly to fielders. And Jerry Martinez coming in to relieve.
All right, so Martinez here coming up. That's now Sean Hines getting ready to possibly, if he has anything to say about it, put it in. Oh, never mind. I guess he was all bluster.
The catcher, number 49.
And wow! Got a good piece of that one.
Indeed.
437 feet. Stork's first home run, 4th RBI of the season.
Now batting,
As now here comes the pitcher.
number 30.
Man.
The Death Battlers hoping to get another inning out of Torian, so they've let him step up to the plate for the first time this season. As it were, you don't see many relief pitchers taking bats and whoop, heads up. That's why.
Now batting, the second baseman.
I mean, I'm sure he came up, he felt confident, especially after that home run, and he's like, oh, maybe I can get a hit, maybe I can get on base, but no. 1, 2, 3, out he be.
Indeed. Speaking of confidence, Gerardo up to the plate, hit a home run, hit a smash of a home run. Last play to see if he can replicate that success.
And I don't think it's happening.
Nope, that is
out number 3.
not nearly as far as his home run was. Well, Death Battlers add one and take a 2-run lead to the bottom of the 6th with Bernie Burns coming up toward the Hunters.
Third baseman, number 10.
Nope, that's high. Nope, that's high. Nope, high.
Throwing those balls a little high. Bernie just did not take the bait.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 73.
They definitely got to watch Bernie over there. He's a speedy little boy.
Indeed, but this ball is not going anywhere but directly to Sam Mitchell's glove.
Now batting, the second
All right, Lindsey Jones back at the plate here.
Will we see it?
Oh no, Lindsey got there. Got her foot on the base just in the nick of time.
Indeed, Torian. Maybe if Torian had been able to cover first base in that instance, instead of having Christopherson try to cover, we might have had a double play. But because they go back, the first base person got back to the bag just a smidge too late. We're throwing a second.
And there's another walk.
Let's see if the Death Battlers leave Torian in to try to get the last. Oh well,
no.
almost like the game, almost like the manager knew.
Need to make sure they get this last out, especially with 2 on.
Indeed.
And oh no! Sam Mitchell throwing it in. Not gonna get there though. Lindsey evening up the score. Pressure is on.
Fielder number
Is now Alejandro Butters. Looking a little tense after that.
I mean, I would be too. It wasn't an ideal situation to come in for relief, but at the same time, that's what they pay you for as a relief pitcher.
There we go. Heck of a game here to start us off here tonight.
first baseman.
Indeed, a bit of a pitching duel, if you will.
Right? They're picking at each other. They're just a run here, a run there, a hit there, a strikeout, perfect inning there.
Indeed. I will say, not something I would have expected coming into this matchup. I figured, looking at the box score from the past few games for both teams, we would have a few more runs scored for each. But so far it's only 2-2 with one on first.
Fielder number 38.
All right, Louis Cruz now. See if he can cruise to a base.
Ooh. They are, the Hunters ought to consider themselves lucky. That boomed off his bat, thankfully went foul.
And there's an extra base.
Now they got a runner in scoring position.
And
because of that.
again, going to third.
Jaron and Jack better get on the same page, or is they going to give up another run?
And there is out number 1.
Now batting the center fielder number 22.
For this,
And
way to do it.
yep, they went ahead and got the out. I mean, they're down a point now, but
Number 35.
is now Matt Bragg being brought out. Ashley Dillard on the pitching mound. And there's out number 3. Death Battlers now in the lead by 1 point here, bottom of the 7th.
Indeed. Death Battlers getting that run across. Surprisingly, that the Hunters didn't try to keep the runner at third at that point, but they were focused on getting the shore out at first, and it cost them.
And that's a double. As now it's Trevor Collins' turn at bat.
Number 9.
Nope, that's high. Steve Wright.
And big hit. Oh, is it going? No, it is not. Now Alec.
Just a few feet short of the wall there.
Yep, now Alec Agavon up. And, oh, stop the ball. And managed to just wing it over to first for the out. Did you see that?
Saving a run for the Death Battlers. Plays like that go a long way in determining an outcome of the game. And it's of no use
Nope, that runner gets in. It is 3-3. We are tied once again.
I'm going to say that I'm going to make a prediction here and say that Cirola is going to pop out.
That's down.
See if that comes to fruition.
Yeah, oh.
Keeping the runner in check. Smart play.
Solid hit. Goes over to Cruz for out number 3.
It's a punch-counter-punch game here. 3-3 tie going into the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Right, they're going 1 for 1, hit for hit. Eventually, somebody's going to get jacked on the jaw. One of these teams is going to go down.
Indeed.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 25.
Both teams definitely have had chances to break this game wide open, but just haven't been able to completely capitalize on the opportunities given to them.
Right, and luckily the pitching has been on point. They've brought pitchers in, gotten pitchers out that were trouble.
49.
Indeed. We also have had some stellar defense, as we saw in the bottom of the 7th there with that
Steve Wright.
run-saving play by the third baseman for the Death Battlers.
Right, I'm surprised he weren't able to grab hold of it, but hey, just a bump was enough to get that out after he got a hold of the ball.
Sacrificing his bare hand to make the play.
That's high.
Oh, just on the other side of the line there. And there's out number 3, bottom of the 8th here.
Yeah, the Hunters coming up, maybe looking to get the lead back for the first time since earlier in the game.
And Butters going out. Grant Van Winkle coming in.
Once again, the Death Battlers doing something unconventional, bringing your closing pitcher into the 8th inning instead of saving them for the 9th. I mean, I like the risk and the reward, but the risk to reward ratio is not that great.
I mean, the pressure is building. I mean, everybody, I'm sure, at this point is pretty tense. As that's a good hit, but the fielder was there. The outfielder was there.
Steve Wright.
Cibertillo looking to get his first hit of the afternoon here.
Steve Wright.
And that's a walk.
And he does the diplomatic thing and just takes a walk to first base.
Now base running.
And Patillo going out, being replaced by Jeremy Dooley on first.
A pinch runner because they need a little bit of speed to maybe try to get that runner home. And also, Van Winkle's out. John McCullough coming in for the Death Battlers.
Right. Possibly a little bit smart move there.
Could be that they just felt.
Unfortunately, that might have been an out if it wasn't for... And that's out number 3. Never mind.
Battlers coming up to bat. Probably going to see a pinch hitter lead off.
The pitcher, number now in the game. Number
Oh, Jeremy Dooley coming in.
Or Jared Duffy coming in for the catcher to replace
Oh,
Jeremy
sorry.
Dooley.
Yes. And look at that, out number 1.
Death Battlers surprisingly playing for extra innings instead of playing for the win, leaving McCullough in to take a pitch, or to take an at-bat.
All they need is 1 run here at this at-bat, and...
That's how you get it started.
Right. And they got the Death Battlers will have the Hunters on their back leg here, so to speak, once it's their turn here in the 9th. And that is it. They didn't get the chance to. Bottom of the 9th, Hunters could take this here.
This is the chance. Otherwise, we'll see extras.
number
Which,
11.
And oh, hell of a dive, but ball goes past. As Aaron gets the full first base, now Trevor Collins coming in.
9.
That's outside.
Let's see if the pitcher throws it over to first. The runner in check, or else maybe see a steal attempt here. Not with that shot.
Nope, that's going to be the second out. Or first out, sorry. I'm thinking a little ahead there.
It's okay.
As
Oh, that is very unfortunate for the Hunters.
double play, we have extra innings. We are top of the 10th. Somebody needs to do something. We can't be playing one game all night.
Number 38.
Indeed. That was very unfortunate for the Hunters as they went for the steal, a hit and run attempt, but Gerardo coming to cover second base was right there to catch the ball. And,
Oh, thought about it.
Agabon letting that ball drop instead of trying to make a dive and play for it. Interesting.
There's now Dillard out, bringing in Kent Cook to relieve here. Uh-oh. Oh.
Thinking about it, you like to see it.
And unfortunately, that ain't going to be no double play. As now Sam Mitchell coming up. I can only imagine what big things he has planned if he can get on base. And oh, drop the ball. That's not good. They got to run on second now. And uh-oh. And Bernie Burns with the rundown.
It helped the Death Battlers last time. They were extra aggressive in the season debut. They were extra aggressive, but unfortunately, it comes back to bite them here. Sam Mitchell striking out, swinging, a chance for the Hunters to send everyone high.
That's a hell of a pickoff now. Hunters, obviously, a little bit of pressure being relieved, but they need to do something. They need to get one run is all it's going to take, and this is going to be done.
Number 73.
That's outside. Ball inside. You're right.
Oh, good hit by Gus, going all the way to the back boards. That's going to be a double.
Now back, the second baseman, number 28.
Right. Right.
Oh, Lindsay needs to look carefully at these pitches.
Indeed.
And ow! Not carefully enough, as that is a strikeout. Michael Jones, the hubby, coming up now.
She was looking carefully, Rod, just too carefully and not picking a pitch to swing at, because that's what you got to do to get the ball across.
And that's out number 3. That is it. We are now in the 11th inning.
Oh, so far, we can all safely say this is the longest game of the G1 baseball season.
Indeed, we got two
That's inside.
fast pitching, hard hitting teams going at it here.
Right. Steve Wright.
All it takes is one swing to break this open.
And could it be this? I don't think that's got the distance. Nope.
Now back, the shortstop, number 25.
John Hines calling his shot while looking a little tense out there, too.
Right? I mean, I can understand why. I mean, we're in the 11th inning here. And is out number 2. Is now Paige Stewart.
Number 49.
See if she can get maybe another home run? No, not like that. As Gus goes over, gets out number 3.
Bottom of the 11th. The Hunters, once again, a chance to send their fans home happy with a smile and free baseball win.
13.
One thing's for sure, if you're here, you're watching this, whether at home or in the stands, you definitely get your money worth here tonight.
Indeed.
And that one goes foul. Solid contact, though, yes. Indeed.
But just swinging early on that pitch.
And, whoa, right through the legs.
I have a feeling we're going to see the Death Battlers bring in another pitcher.
Right, McCullough looking a little bit tired out there.
Now pitching.
Yep, Noel Wiggins coming in to...
Noel pitching on only a few days rest at this point.
Yep. That's the thing about these long games. I mean, you got to switch it up. You got to go in, you got to go out. You ain't got much time to rest. And that's out number one.
Sack bunt by the Hunters executed perfectly. Advances the runner to second to be in scoring position for Aaron Porter, who is 2 for 2 this afternoon.
Outside. Nope, that's low. That's low.
And that's out number two.
Now batting. The left fielder.
A lot of weight on Trevor Collins' shoulders right now. Oh, are they going to walk him? Are they going to intentionally walk him?
Looks that way.
Yep, that's a walk.
Now batting. The center fielder. Number.
I mean, I would have rather faced Trevor Collins than Alec Agabon with the way Agabon's hitting this season, but to each their own.
And, oh no! Goes over the line.
That thing just sailed over the fielder's head and into foul territory.
Are we going to get another walk? Is this going to be... Oh, that is steal. That's another walk. Bases are loaded. Frickin'.
Now pitching.
Noel Wiggins out. In comes Chad frickin' James to the plate.
Ball inside. Nope, that's inside.
Bottom of the 11th. All tied up. Bases loaded. This is insane.
Off the plate.
This is as high tense pressure as you will see here in the G1 Baseball League.
He right.
And can he get it there? That's it. That's out number 3. We continue to the 12th inning.
Now batting. The pitcher. Number.
You here a while.
94.
He right.
Call
Oh,
your
it's all
mom. Call your dad. Call your parents. You're going to be here for some baseball.
Yep, tell that Uber to turn around as Kent Cook strikes out Chad James at the plate.
Second baseman.
Gerardo looking to maybe get another home run and put this game into the Death Battlers' favor at this point.
Right. I mean, maybe if it goes to enough innings, maybe we'll have a sudden death rule where the first person to score will just win.
And Sorolla making a diving catch, putting all the effort out there.
Oh my goodness. Where is this coming from?
It's almost like they wanted to play 2 full games this afternoon. Just them.
I mean, I know we were away for a little bit because of weather and meetings and all that type of stuff, but come on, guys.
You like to see the passion, you like to see the effort that they're putting out here this afternoon there, Rod.
Indeed, as now they got one on over there at first. Can Louis Cruz keep it up? Oh, unfortunately not. That is out number 3, bottom of the 12th.
And for the 4th time in a row, I will say this, the Hunters with the chance to send their fans home happy here in the bottom of the 12th inning.
Yeah, but can Chad James there on the plate prevent that?
He right. Nope, that's high. That's outside. Strike.
Full count.
And nice grounder. Cruz throws it to second to prevent any further action there.
See, Sorolla getting on base and starting this off for the Hunters.
Number 28.
As now we got, careful. As now we got the 1-2 Jones punch coming.
Shortstop. Number
Michael looking to put the ball in play and maybe advance a runner or two.
All right,
Again, folks, doesn't need to be a home run. Just needs to be solid contact to where a fielder is not.
All right, they're looking pretty here. No outs yet.
Steve Wright.
And good one. Going to Sam Mitchell.
I might have, if I was Sorolla, I might have tested Sam there because, well, we've had 2 instances of that already happening, and Sam has not been able to get the ball home in time.
Steve Wright.
Ooh.
Will ball.
That
Trying
one,
a suicide squeeze there. That is very surprising for the Hunters, but goes back to bite them as he strikes out.
43.
And solid hit from Kent Cook.
This might be deep enough for the sac fly. Let's see.
Gets the catch for out number 2.
that will
And
do
there
it.
it is. They're up 1. The Hunters win.
Oh, I was worried we were going to go to a 13th inning, Rod.
I know, right? Oh, man.
I've been holding in a pee since the 7th inning.
That's why, you know what? Never mind.
But the Hunters come out on top in a marathon of a game. 4-3 there by the stat line. Hunters coming up with 12 hits, while the Death Battlers only managing to get 6 hits across on the scoreboard.
Oh, but hefty amount of hits. But again, only 3 or 4 as we continue to look at things. And wow, look at these.
84 at bats between both teams and only a total of 18 hits.
Right. As now, if you had your points down on Death Battle, unfortunately, it didn't happen. The Hunters managed to get the win. As now we look at the pitching stats.
Like we said at various times throughout the game, it was indeed a pitcher's day, limiting both teams to just 7 runs total through the innings. Like I said, I expected not so much a blowout, but more of a a more offensive game. Let me just put it that way.
Right. I mean, when it came to the predictions out there, nobody thought this would happen. Nobody thought the Hunters would win. I mean, you see it there. They didn't have a lot of pitchers moving in and out compared to the Death Battlers over there. But when we look at the MVPs here of this game, it is all Death Battlers. 1, 2, and 3.
Indeed, despite the losing efforts by the Death Battlers, they get the top 3 ranking for this game. We have Gerard Ormeja with that big monster shot early in the game, going 2 for 5 with that home run and RBI.
Right, then at second you got Christina Christopherson. She did good, but what's surprising is to see Paige Stork in third, even though she got that home run. So all the way around, it was a long game, but it was a good game. But we're not done. We still got 2 more games to come here tonight on the G1 Baseball League. So stay tuned as we'll get ready and post up the second one here before you know it.
And on that note, I'm actually going to go pee. So I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, and hello, Lewis Wales. Hi yourself. Thank you for the host, and also thank you, Silent Hero, for gifting out that sub to Relic Raider. That's very nice of you. Enjoy all those wonderful emotes and such, Relic Raider. while my co-commentator goes to the bathroom. Because now I gotta write up the thing for the next game we got. So, how was that game, everybody? That was a heck of a game. How you all doing after that game? I miss playing Saints Row 2. Oh, well. Well, sorry, but, I mean... Tonight, G1 Baseball, and apparently the Iconics have reunited. Well, that's good. It was dumb of them to break up in the first place, so... All right, there's the tweet for who's coming out next. As I think I heard Jimbo coming back.
Yep, I'm here. Sorry.
That's good. Yep.
Jillian Hall and Victoria. Oh, one of those I like. The other one not so much.
All right, so next up, we've got
the Iconics.
The RT Florida Flamingos versus the Game Attack Great Whites. Oh, apparently you're a big fan of Jillian Hall.
Nope, that is not who I was referring to. Thank you, Silent Hero. I was referring to Victoria.
Oh. All right, so
the only thing I remember Jillian Hall for is when she first came up, she had the horrible mole or wart on her face that Boogeyman eventually ate off. But enough about wrestling.
Oh, wrong one. That is one too many S's. There we go. So let's go ahead, start this prediction off early, not in the middle of the goddamn game. Of who do you think's gonna win this? Put up your channel points to possibly make the correct prediction. Is it going to be the Game Attack Great Whites or the RT Florida Flamingos? You got about 10 minutes to put some points down. See if you win. Make sure you put a lot of points down, especially if you got them, because, you could win big. Because this is what we got for both teams. You got your starting pitchers, Zelda Lee and Emmy Raider. Then you got your notable players down there. You got Cass, Stumfell, Window Birds, and then over on the Great Whites, you got Bishop, Stilo, and Burns. All right, you ready for this next game there, Jimbo?
Indubitably.
Okay.
I forgot. I go.
Okay. I thought you were going to say what you got, but all right.
Oh, no.
All right, let's go.
Down at Lafayette Corner. Have we been there yet?
Yes, we've been here. Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are here at the Grand Ole Lafayette Corner with the Flamingos and the Great Whites.
Indeed. Game number 2 this afternoon after that marathon of a matchup between the Death Battlers and Hunters.
Yep, and they are eager to get started as we, well, obviously getting here just narrowly in time like always.
In fact, I think I forgot to park my car properly, so... Yep. As we got Emmy Raider on the mound for the Great Whites making her season debut.
I'd be careful, having Steve park your car. He might fart in it or something. It'd be terrible when you go out.
What he doesn't realize is that I left a snake in there for him to find.
No, okay.
So if we don't see him for a minute, we know why.
Okay. But yes, first time up on pitching mound for Emmy Raider.
The second baseman, number 22.
Indeed, Emmy almost made a great play against her first.
Uh-oh, Renee Cass hit a big one. It's going into near the upper decks there.
That was a huge monster shot. Look at that thing go.
460 freaking feet.
First home run of the season for Cass. Third run batted in, and the Flamingos getting off to a hot start at 2-0.
Right. Last game, we got a long 12-inning game. Well, this one be a regular, but instead of a bit of a pitching duel, maybe we'll have a hitting duel and people just knocking them.
Indeed.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Oh, fan favorite Ricky coming to the plate as the fans, the Flamingo fans that have flown in here are flapping their wings and cheering for Ricky. Gazoon type Emmy. And she sneezes on the mound to get a little snot on the ball.
Maybe she's allergic to the Ricky hype.
Maybe.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 20.
Pays off as Ricky gets a single up to right field.
Ball outside. Inside.
You got to say, this is a good start. Good first at bat for the Flamingos. Once again, big hit going all the way back to the boards. Oh, got it to second.
Now batting.
There's now John Stumfell coming up.
23.
Indeed, will we see the Flamingos bat around the batting order? Will Emmy be able to get out of this, limiting them to just 2 runs? You can see that just looking in the stands, the Flamingo fans have flown in from all over the place. Down here to Lafayette Park.
And that's a big one. It's going up and right into Steelo's glove. Now the Game Attack Great Whites are up, and they've got some runs to make up.
Indeed, Zelda Lee making her debut for the Flamingos. Not necessarily known for the speed on her pitches, but the the curve on her off-speed, the spin on her off-speed pitches is what separates her from the other Flamingo pitchers.
And now look at this. In comes Wes. Starting off with the ball. And a solid hit. Oh, that's fair.
Wes was calling his shots to the outfield, but we got a double as it went off the left field line.
Right. Just hit the ground on the right side of that as now Eric Burns up to bat. See if he can actually maybe make contact, get some. Oh, nope.
That's not going to be far enough to do it.
Nope. As now Floyd Bishop. And Ricky with the grab and out number 3 at first.
Indeed, West got on base, but they couldn't do anything with it. As the Great Whites go down, Flamingos coming up.
Now Virus Elite, the catcher, coming up first at bat. Solid hit. Unfortunately, it goes foul. And that is out number 1 for Emmy Raider. Zelda Lee now, the pitcher, coming up. And I think that's gonna be out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 27.
Things not looking good for Victoria Stumpfield. Goes foul again. That is out number 3.
Gotta swing the bat to get the ball in play. She does not do that. And the Flamingos go down.
And now glove save coming up.
Number 20.
See if Zelda Lee and gets it over to Ricky for out number 1. Rob Harley now coming up. And that is another out. Now Chase Sedate's turn at bat. Everything okay, Jim?
Yeah, it looks like Steven did not indeed find the snake, but heard a loud shake coming from the back seat, a rattlesnake shake coming from the back seat, as the Game Attack Great Whites go down 1-2-3 for the Flamingos to come up with Connie Windowbirds at the plate. I should be concerned that the snake is still in there.
Well, it's going to be a heck of a thing for you to find later.
It's okay. I'll call the rental place and tell them that as this ball is soaring.
Oh, that's it. Couldn't quite jump high enough. For 377 feet, Windowbirds wailing one for a good old home run.
3-0 lead for the Flamingos. It would have needed, the right fielder would have needed a trampoline to get that ball.
I mean, he tried. That was a heck of a jump, but couldn't quite do it.
I think at that point they would have had to been standing on top of the wall to get that ball.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 33.
Sal once again calling his shot like he's done every at-bat this season.
I mean, he's got what it takes to really whale him, possibly out of the park if need be. If he could get a good pitch, get a good hit. Bishop scoops it up, gets it over, and that is out number 2 at first.
But Sal, like a few others in the G1 baseball league, have been plagued by just hitting it directly to the fielders. As Ricky's up and just hits a nice ground out to second.
All right.
But the damage is done with that home run by Window Birds. Flamingos lead 3-0.
Number 27.
Here.
And there's out number 1. Great White's not off to a good start as now the pitcher coming in. Going to go ahead, try swinging the bat here. And that is out number 2. Great Whites. Oh.
Fielder. Number 13.
Here.
Solid hit, though it goes right to Ricky for out number 3. Oh, man.
Great White's not able to do anything at the plate. Still
No.
a 3-0 lead for the Flamingos at this point.
Yep, I gotta say, if you out there, I think the prediction time
Low.
is done, but if you put points down on the Game Attack Great Whites, it ain't looking good right now. I mean, there's still a few innings left. They could try and do something.
Now batting, the right fielder. Number 23.
And solid hit. Ricky, oh, makes the dive, but Emmy goes over to first real quick to make sure the out is had.
52.
Lord. Hi.
Solid hit. Is it going to be going over? No. That's out number 3 as now the Great Whites once again going to try to hand it back.
Now batting, the second baseman. Number 11.
Ball outside. No. Ball. Here. Here. No.
Now batting, the center fielder. Number 7.
And, oh, grounder. Renee Cass gets it over to Ricky for out number 2, though.
Again, Great Whites are going to need to get something flowing here.
Right, but it's like the Flamingos just have defense against the Great Whites. Unlock. Uh-oh. There we go. Bishop able to get over to first.
We got our first hit for the Great Whites since the first inning.
The left fielder. Number 23.
Eli.
Up to this point, Zelda Lee and the Flamingos have been dominating.
That's all.
Ooh, solid hit. Hits the ground. That's 2 on now for the Great Whites. Rob Harley.
Number 50.
He needs to either get on base or, oh, no.
Well, not do that. As the
The
catcher
Great-
makes the play.
Yeah, the Great Whites were finally making moves, but Rob Harley out there looking a little rattled while he did it, but
Here.
unfortunate. Hate to see it. Lloyd Bishop scoops it up, gets it over to first, just in time for the first out.
Beats the runner, beats Zelda by a couple of steps.
Here. Oh. Up. Ball.
solid hit. Burns gets it.
Now batting the shortstop, number 42.
Let's see if Window Birds maybe can get 2 more in. And, oh, that's a solid hit. Oh, she did it again.
Goodness.
365 feet this time. Window Bird's second home run. 365 feet.
Batting the second baseman,
Outstretching that lead
22.
to 5-0 now. And there is just out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33.
Solid hit. West scoops it up real quick with that slide. Getting it over to first for out number 3. Oh, man. The Great Whites. Oh, not looking good here. Down 5-0. Bottom of the 5th.
Indeed, the chances are running out for the Great Whites, which it is still the bottom of the 5th, but you get the sense based on how things are going that the
Right, I
momentum
mean,
is turning away from them.
right. I mean, they've got here so far. Zelda Lee has been a solid pitcher, and the defense has just been on point. As now, look at that, Paradise Punk out there in the outfield gets there. As now Noemi Raider not going to hit. Pitch hitter Zekrio's coming in.
Yep. Fortunately, Emmy did the best she could.
Right. The thing is, though, it's Zekrios' first time at bat, and it's not a good one as he strikes out. So,
Did you kick the wire again?
now DeCrunk coming in.
But the game attack Great Whites, you get, like I said, you get the sense things are as the fans are cheering for Ricky.
Nice quick grounder. Unfortunately, Ricky not going to get to first base.
The center
I think
fielder,
only the Flash would have been able to outrun that ball.
Oh, nope, over the line. Oh, but Chase
now batting
over there in granted foul territory makes the catch for out number 2. Whew. And dropping the ball.
the catcher,
It would have been a very close play at first had he not dropped the ball, but just couldn't hold on to it.
And wow, big hit, but goes right into foul.
I think that ball went out of the stadium. I think it's still going.
And oh no! Unable to get there. We got 2 on.
now batting the pitcher,
Pitcher now, Zelda Lee. Got a little bit of experience with the bat in hand.
Yep, she's going to be swinging for the fences.
And unfortunately, oh, not quite fast enough to get to first. That is out number 3. Up comes the Great Whites, who need to make some motion in the ocean to get some points on that board.
number 13.
The Flamingos weren't able to capitalize off the error by first baseman Harley for the Great Whites. And he had it for sure out and just straight dropped the ball. What's up? Calling his shot once again. Let's see if he actually delivers and breaks this game open a little bit.
All right, hopefully they can. I gotta say though, we've had some big baseball here tonight. I want to think, as well as Jim does too. And look at that, out number 2 for Emmy. Coming out here, watching these games. Obviously, the first game was a doozy, going all the way to 12. But you know, that's what Jim and I do. We watch the players in action, no matter how long they take. And we just offer our what some would call $1 million commentary.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 27.
Unfortunately, the Great Whites once again coming up with a big goose egg. As are we here in the second of 3 games here tonight? Are we going to see a big shutout?
Well, it still is. I mean, I don't want to say it's still early, but
I mean, we're about halfway done with this game. There, Jim.
we are more than halfway done with the game, Rod. I just, you know, the way the Great Whites have been playing, the way the Great White Bats have been playing is this ball is going.
Oh, but Stilo gets the catch.
Just to the warning track.
So I mean, what in the world? I mean, you know some of this in-depth baseball stuff here. What possibly could the Great Whites do once they're obviously they need to get the outs right now, but when they're at bat, what are they going to do?
Not as they're able to run out and stop a double play. Well, Rod, it's very simple. I mean, the first thing you got to do is put runners on base. Yeah, everybody wants to see the big home runs that you have to see here, but also getting runners on base by any means necessary is the most important thing. And the first step is very like to follow. Sal.
Oh, Sal with the big home run. 403 feet. Sal Benza.
Sal kept calling his shot, and he finally delivered.
As now DeCrunk is out, Z-Jacket in to relieve here, top of the 7th.
The Great Whites see the chances to win this game slowly dwindle as they're not able to get outs. Fan favorite Ricky.
And there we go.
Final out at the top of the 7th, but the damage again has been done as the Flamingos expand their lead to 7-0.
Right now the Great Whites have a 7-run deficit to make up. I gotta say, I'm not feeling confident right now for the Great Whites.
No, they've been swinging at everything, and Zelda Lee's pitch count is low. We might see her go the distance here,
right? Whoa!
I don't think we've officially seen yet this season. We've seen some 6, 7, and 8 inning starts, but I don't think we've seen a full 9 from someone just yet.
Right, I mean, well, she's doing good. I mean, solid. Obviously, not letting any runs in.
Only 3 hits given up to. Yep, 3 hits only given up to at this point. Has struck out 4. As we say this, or
Ricky running in, out number 3.
I love watching Renee behind Ricky still make the dive as if Ricky wasn't going to pick that up and just slowly jaunt over to first to make the out.
Well, I mean, you never know. Ricky might accidentally let it slip through his legs. I mean, it's always good to be prepared. I mean, the Flamingos have been on point here all night, so I'm not surprised to see something like that from them.
All the positive plays have gone the way of the Flamingos. John Stumpfel coming up, looking to help pad the lead of the Flamingos. Now, we haven't seen, I don't want to say this, but we haven't seen that quote-unquote mercy rule in effect yet. We've been close a few times with very seems. I don't think we're going to see it here. I just think that the Flamingos are too dominant at this point.
Number 52.
Right, I don't think they're going to pull that far ahead. But then again, we've been wrong plenty of times up here just talking our heads off in this booth, right?
Indeed. There's a reason, Rod, why we're up here and they're down there playing the games.
Now batting.
All right, here comes the pitcher, Zelda Lee. She's been good on the pitching mound. Not so much at bat, but hey, she's still doing the best she can.
Indeed. I mean, she's taking care of business where it counts, and that's on the pitching mound. So I don't think the manager for the Flamingos is going to complain.
Thank you, mate.
And oh, look at that, a walk. There she goes.
She yeets the bat away and takes her base.
Number 27.
Now, Victoria Stumfeld coming up.
She's got runners on first and second, a chance to really bust this game wide open.
Yeah, they
Not that it isn't
definitely
already.
definitely need to watch that one out there on second. Been known to steal every
Well,
once
let's
in a
stay
while.
fair.
Oh no, goes foul.
I think if that thing stays fair, that is at least a one run across.
Right. And, going in home. And that is an 8-0 lead for the Flamingos. And now here comes Miss Home Run here this game, Connie Windowbirds.
Coming out party for her bat, if you will.
And there it is, finally an end to the top of the 8th. We now go to the Great Whites.
Now batting. The third
Now Chase Sedate coming in.
Well, chances really are running out for the Great Whites. Like I said, at this point, your best option is to as that bat
Oh.
explodes and it's routine out for the Flamingos.
Right.
Your best chance is to somehow chase Zelda Lee out because she, as we have been saying, is dominating on the mound this afternoon. I think that the Flamingos are ready to pull her at the first sign of caution. So
That one goes foul. And foul once again. All lit up. And that's a walk for the Great Whites.
it's something we haven't seen much today.
now batting.
And, Shanks is out. Grayson Watkins coming in to pitch hit here.
I was just about to say possible
Uh-oh.
home run threat.
Oh, Victoria goes over right by the dugout. Thought maybe it was going to go over the dugout shield there, but no. She saw that ball coming down. She grabbed it. And Windowbirds unable
Almost
to
made
make
the play.
Almost, but slid under it.
I mean, Grayson took a chance of swinging at the first pitch, but got underneath and just popped a foul. Now the Flamingos down to 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th.
And, that's a walk. As now Wes coming up.
And the Flamingos giving Zelda Lee a chance to finish out the inning. Well, I have a feeling if she gives up a hit here, we will see her being taken out.
And that is out number 3. Grayson goes on out, bringing in Mr. Lupin here.
This is if the
Second baseman.
Great Whites want to have a chance here, they cannot let any runs across.
No, but I don't really see that happening. Steve, can you go ahead? Yeah. Get it running. Call a thing. I need to go ahead and get ready for the next. Okay.
The left fielder. Number 33.
Yeah,
right.
Steve, get your car ready for you.
Well, I got him getting my pass and everything ready for us to run out of here and get ready for one last match this evening, because, you know, that one, it ran long, so we need to be ready because we need to get to these games. We've got lots to do. That's why Steve is here, and it's also why we tend to get so upset when he messes up, because we need to keep this ship running. Well-oiled machine. That's why we have all those meetings and everything else, as that is a walk to the Flamingos.
Indeed, Ricky getting on base as the fans chant his name while he's walking down the first base line.
29.
Like I said, the great what Mr. Lupin cannot give up any runs here, or else this game might be called. Oh, Paradox was swinging for the fences with that swing.
Off the fencing there.
Heads up.
Whoop, good one. Nice dive, but a little too soon.
You got to play the plate.
And that is a 9-0 lead. Safe at home. Now John Stumfeld coming up here. And is it? Yes, that is a double play. They let another run in. Here we go. Bottom of the ninth. Zelda Lee gonna possibly just finish up the game here.
Oh, they have a 9-run lead at this point, so the manager said, why not go out there and try and lock it down for yourself? Like I said, Rob, we have not yet seen a complete game pitch from a pitcher. She's going to have to paint the corners and hit the location of her pitches perfectly.
And, oh, just over the line for a foul. That was a heck of a...
Indeed, I love the effort by Ricky at first.
All right, he was there for it. Unfortunately, couldn't, you know, go the distance.
Dropping that curveball in there, throwing a slider.
And solid hit. And Sal Benza out there for out number 2.
Last chance for the Great Whites as glove save comes to the plate, and this might do it.
And that's gonna do it, everybody. Renee Cast is there. Out number 3. The RTFL Flamingos win.
In a rather quick game.
Well, 9 innings, yeah, 9-0. A complete game shutout. Quite impressive. I'm flabbergasted that what we just saw here. I can barely talk.
It's okay, Rod. Break up that old box score there. As you see there, it proves the story of the game. The Flamingos with 13 hits, scoring 9 runs across, while the Great Whites could not do anything offensively.
Right, and I mean, just look at this here, this next bit. Just the Great Whites, they tried everything. You can just look at them. They just tried everything, getting everybody they can in this game.
Pinch hitters, new pitchers, pinch runners, everything, and unfortunately, it did not pay off. As we'll see in the next screen here, what the big difference was for both teams. As
look at this.
Indeed, there you go. Zelda Lee, 9 innings pitched, our first complete game thrown.
Only 3 hits. 3.
She gave up 3 hits, while the Game Attack Great Whites as a whole gave up 13, and she threw 4 strikeouts with a couple of walks. I mean, overall, she was dominant. The defense played well behind her. It was our headline for the afternoon.
Right, and
no disrespect on Emmy Rader, as she pitched a pretty good game. Just gave up a couple of home runs and never really recovered.
Right. So if you had your points on the Game Attack Great Whites, unfortunately, it didn't pan out for you this time because they got shut out. And also, just looking at the MVPs, all pink, all flamingo here. As there you see Connie Window Birds there in first. Obviously, miss home run here tonight, getting 2 home runs.
Indeed. 2 home runs, 3 runs batted in.
And then
Zelda Lee.
yeah.
Surprisingly, Zelda Lee not the first overall for the Flamingos here. 9 innings pitched, as previously mentioned, 3 hits, couple of walks, and 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, it's also, I mean, it's good that she was able to stay in even after some shakiness at bat. She pushed through, played the whole game. And then there you see in third, you got Sal Benzo with a home run of his own, 2 RBIs, all that type of stuff. But now we've got one more game to get to, everybody. Jim and I getting ready to go on the run for this last game. We'll be right back with it. Okay. Gotta simulate this real quick. Boop, boop. And done. Alright, now we can actually... Fuck, I'm out. Entertain the masses. Jimbo, I gotta go get more water and stuff. I'll be right back here in a minute.
Well, I will entertain everybody by saying welcome in. To all of our new folks over there. Like, I want to play now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I see you over there. That's how UF rolls. Welcome in. Hopefully, everybody's enjoyed the programming we are producing here this evening on the G1 with the G1 Baseball League and a Red Robe and myself. Remember, folks, in about 10 minutes, obviously, the G1 Game Days will be live with Mr. T.L. Wolf. One of the great things about tonight over on the Game Days is that we will have our first official bit drop of the night, or our first official bit drop of 2021. And by bit drop, I mean we will drop the amount that we raised for the month of December for Extra Life, our revenue from the channel, from all the bits, subs, merch sales, and partnership with Rep Sports Raise Energy. I don't believe that is a thing here. I want to play now. I think there's a list of commands somewhere, but I don't think that's one of them. But like I said, in about 10 minutes, Wolf is kicking off with Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mystaria. I believe that's a 360 title, so backwards compatible. I'll be kicking off at like I said, in about 10 minutes around this. But we got one more matchup tonight, and then don't forget, folks, if you're enjoying the baseball you are seeing here, don't forget Red Robe is live every Tuesday and Thursday as well with the G1 Wrestling League. With the G1 Wrestling League. Jesus, G1 Wrestling Universe. I was drawn here because of a cat. Oh, okay. Well, welcome in. We appreciate you being here. Robe likes to play a ton of games, but the mainstays here on the channel are obviously our baseball league here with Super Mega Baseball 3 and Robe's G1 Wrestling Universe every Tuesday and Thursday. I believe he's got a pay-per-view coming up soon, so it should be a good time. Hopefully, like I said, you're all doing well. And if you like what you're seeing and this is your first time here, why not go ahead and hit that heart button and give them a follow. It's much appreciated. Let us know what you think. Let us know how your weekend is. Such. Like I said, folks, obviously this is not the only place Rob streams. He's also with a group of us over on G1 Game Days where we stream every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern and raise money for charity known as Extra Life. This year we're raising money for the this year we're raising money for the UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So right now it's 1:55 a.m. So you're going to be streaming. Yeah, Rob usually does. So Rob will be, like I said, Rob will be live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Keep an eye on his social media platforms, his Twitters and such. as for when he will be going live with the wrestling. Bianca Belair won the Women's Royal Rumble. Well, if you ask me if I would be surprised at that, I would not. That's a smart pick. So I'm all for that. So I saw a few of the returns come back. Lana showed up. With obviously Victoria, Mickey James, a few others. But that Bianca Belair makes sense. And the manias of the wrestlers. Those of us here who Slap for Summer, well, that's for when our wonderful host Broke here is playing, let's say like Apex Legends or some first-person shooters or VR games. He'll drop all his weapons and just melee. Nope, it's not tough. He'll confirm it, but I believe it's when he's playing Battle Royale games or first-person shooters, he's melee only. Essentially. I haven't seen anybody redeem that for a on a Apex. I'm still waiting on Rogue to get back and getting his hydration, his H2O, if you will. I came prepared. Sports-wise, we got for those that follow sports. Obviously, if you're here watching, you enjoy the programming here. But if you're a sports fanatic like myself, or you're just a basic sports fan, otherwise, I'm talking to Chad as well. I'm waiting for Rogue to get back. Kind of a blockbuster trade went down yesterday in the NFL, which is a trade that very much surprises me for all the wrong reasons. The Rams failed to trade 2020, their 2022, 2023 first round pick, a 2021 third round pick, and their supposed franchise QB to Detroit for the Lions to Matthew Stafford, who's probably got a few years left. He inevitably rides out into the sunset, if you will. I say it surprised me for all the wrong reasons, because it is a trade that takes away the first round pick for the Rams won't have a first round pick officially until I think 2024. So that's 3 years. There's at least another 2 years. 2 years of no first round pick. But can be, we'll see how that'll affect them. But the Rams are a team that have no problem rebuilding their roster year to year, which some teams don't. And I'm obviously a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers. They tend not to rebuild their roster every year. They tend to stick with the guys that got you there and improve in small ways. It's a trade that I didn't see coming, and if the Lions get that from Matthew Stafford, it only holds the question to it only holds the question to what the Texans are getting from us, and I guess that means that Robe is back.
Yep, I'm back.
And I've been talking with Chap.
Well, I appreciate it. Sorry it took me so long. I let's just say I went ahead and I took a pit stop before this next little game.
Right.
So I just had to before we start this, I had to do a simulate computer game because it was 2 computer ones, which I don't really care who won because we don't know who they are. But up next, we've got people from 2 different communities based around baseball teams. go ahead and start the prediction. Who do you think is going to win? Because here up next, we've got the RT California Cruisers versus the RT Buckeye Broncos. This is our last game of the evening. After this, we will be out of here. We will be done. So get your points on in. Get your predictions in. You got plenty of time to get them in. So I essentially set the timer for longer this time.
The lasting cologne scent of Old Spice Dynasty helps get you off your couch and into the driver's seat.
I won't forget you guys.
Okay. If anybody is... Yeah, my fucking... The thing, my chat just took a dump. And I reopened the stream thing and it played a commercial. Go fucking figure. So...
Oh, jeez.
Come on. So if anybody's talking in chat, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's just donut.
There we go. There we go. Everything's back up. I don't know what the fuck happened. There ain't no cats around, so it wasn't a cat. I think fucking just like it died on me. The browser died. That's weird. So go ahead, get your predictions in. Who do you think's gonna win? All right, you ready to do this, Jimbo?
Yep.
One last time into the breach here tonight. All right, welcome back, everybody, here for the last game of the evening. We've got the Cruisers and the Broncos going at each other here in the Emerald Diamond. Armor going up first. Cameron C.S. Smith. Gotta say, after the games we've had here tonight, Jim, the long first game, the blowout of a second game, I can only imagine what this final game here today is going to be.
Well, my hope is to see a back and forth game with offense and pitching and all the good stuff in between to send us out on a high note, if you will, Rod.
Right, I mean, well, not like a team getting a blowout and just showing complete and utter domination isn't a fun time, at least for a certain side. But you are correct. You always love to see that back and forth. That
Indeed. As such, I mean, we got the California Cruisers up to bat now with
26.
Infamous Rob. And remember, folks, California Cruisers are one of the few, are I think the only team this season so far without a W. So that will be something to watch as they're trying to get their first W of the season with Cameron C. Smith out there. Making his debut, striking out Infamous Rob. 1, 2, 3, get down, go the Cruisers. As the Broncos coming up next.
I hear you over there smacking your teeth. You didn't go to that crab pasta bar before you came up here, did you?
Nope. Last time I did that, Rod, I was in the bathroom for a good 2 hours afterwards, so I avoided the Lowell crab pasta bar.
Okay, if you say so. I mean, we got all these monitors. I can't really see what you're doing
I may have sent Steve down to get me a cookie, but not some crab pasta.
Okay. Swear that bad.
Steve, where's my cookie, you bastard? You know what? That's on me. Don't take it out on Steven as he throws the bat while striking out. Zach Chase coming to the plates.
And Dragon with the throw to first for the third out, ending the first inning. I don't know, maybe it was just his revenge for him having me, or me having him get everything ready after that last match between the Great Whites and the Flamingos. But it's okay. It's just a cookie.
Oh God, if that's his revenge for you, what? Oh God, I shouldn't be eating this cookie, should I? I'm gonna put the rest of the cookie away for the time being, and we're gonna. Rod, I'm just gonna say,
what kind of cookie is it?
I mean, it's a chocolate chip cookie, but I don't know what he did to it.
You know what? There are stuff that hides out that come in chocolate. That
yep. So if I go disappearing for if you hear me take my headset off, you know why.
All right.
I may have to make a break for it, and much like making a break for it here.
Yep, good throw to first.
It's still a tasty cookie. I'm going to finish it up.
Well.
The first baseman, number 21.
So we got some goose eggs here so far. Now Broncos have Oster Taco at bat.
Did the umpire say asshole or that? Oh, he said that's ball. Okay, never mind.
Yes. And nice out at first once again.
Ooh, a nice throw on the run.
Uh-oh, this might turn the tide right here. It is, bouncing off the wall for a home run. 392 feet, K. Fawn's first home run.
Getting the Buckeye Broncos on the board. 1-0 lead.
All right, Mocha Jones now up to bat. So now we got some points on the board. Don't forget, I want to say you got about 10 minutes left here to maybe try and figure out who do you think is possibly going to win. Put some points down as we enter the top of the third. So, I mean, you still got some time to think, see how a little bit of this game plays out before finally having to really make a decision. And that's another good out by C. Smith there.
Second baseman, number 31.
And, oh, swung at everything that was thrown. Not always a good idea.
Number 44.
Indeed. I mean, the Cruisers are just trying to get some offense at this point as they are.
And there
you
it
go.
is.
As I
Nice
seen it
fair.
happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna,
To second,
double.
maybe third? No. Gonna go ahead and stay at second.
the Cruisers are looking to just score some runs here at this point. It's, like I said, they're still looking for that first W of the young season. They're still reeling from their upset loss to the Sirloins earlier.
Uh-oh. Wild ball. Going over to the third.
Full count. Let's see what happens.
Solid hit. It's fair. That's going to be one in for the Cruisers. It is now all tied up.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 11.
I mean, we're getting all lit up here. They got one in, so that's good. Able to tie it up here. And, oh, it's foul.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
Oh, solid contact. Unfortunately, that goes foul. Infamous Rob, good eyes there. And a grounder. I think that's going to do it, though. Yep.
The damage has been done. The Cruisers tying this ball game up at one apiece.
Now batting, the catcher, number 13.
Invader Beck. Got to do something to shut down, and that'll do it. Look at that. Just caught him there looking, staring off into space. Maybe the sun was in his eyes. I don't know. But Invader
He might have
Beck,
been thinking about running to the low crab pasta bar.
indeed. I mean, I hear it's tasty, but I mean, if you got a problem with seafood, like some people around here, it might not be a good idea.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm feeling called out or anything, but Vader Beck up to the is on the mound making her season debut. No, actually, she's pitched before. What am I talking about?
Right? I mean, this might be not her first time on the mound, but
Nope. I will say, if you look at her ERA, she has struggled a little bit through her first start and a half.
yeah, but she apparently came to play here tonight.
Indeed.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 15.
Cameron C. Smith on the mound for the Buckeye Broncos. Pitch count a little high through 3 innings. So we're here in the top of the fourth.
And, oh, past the first baseman. It's going to be a single.
Indeed, solid pitch, solid
Now
contact.
batting, the
Leads us to
shortstop,
the
number
first hit of the
21.
inning. Smart move by C. Smith to keep the runner at first. So got some speed over there.
And nice hit. It's up high, but that's going to be an out.
C. Smith saying taking it themselves.
The center fielder, number 6. Now batting, the catcher, number 22.
All right, what do you got, Concord? We got some people in good scoring position here. He gets a good contact, and like that, Tafon is, nope, not going in. Good enough to gain the lead, though, to get one run in.
Second baseman, now pitching, number 59.
Connor McNamara coming in. The Buckeyes taking, or the Buckeye Broncos taking no chances here, trying to limit the damage, as they don't want to be the team to give the Cruisers their first W.
All right, here comes the pitcher, Invader backup. Is she gonna end this inning?
Well, she's already got a double today. Ooh, throwing it a little close.
And that's a good hit. Unfortunately, that's going to be out, number 3.
But the Cruisers make good on their promise to score more runs as they get another one across and lead 2-1.
Second baseman, number 11.
Good double. Start things off for the Broncos here.
Number
Indeed. Got a runner in scoring position already.
Oh, wild ball. Gonna go to third.
Catcher and Invader Beck got to get on the same pitch to avoid any more wild pitches like that.
And that's up. The catcher says he's got it. It's out, number 1.
now batting, the first baseman, number 21.
Cyber Dark up 2.
And that is it. Cyber Dart. Big ol' hit. Look at it, 470 feet. His third home run, 10th RBI of this season. That right there brings the Broncos to the lead. 3-2.
Swing of the bat changes the momentum of the game.
Indeed, it does.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
Invader Beck turning around with a strikeout. But with K-Fon up. Already hit a home run this afternoon. Be on the toes.
Right, and nice dive by Dragon for out, number 3.
Nice diving play. You're going to see that on the top 10 highlights from this afternoon, from all 3 games here.
the left fielder, number 18.
And Cyber Dark with the dive for out, number 1. Wow. He was on that one. Ooh, solid hit. He's running, and no, misses the grab. That's going to be a good double for the Cruisers there.
Indeed, put the glove out, but just didn't get it up in time.
Didn't have the reach.
26.
Don't forget, folks, while Infamous Rob is up to bat, this is not the only programming you see here on this channel. Don't forget, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you have the G1 Wrestling Universe, I'm being told on this piece of paper here.
Right, you know,
Knockdown and
believe it or not, it's been a while since you've been here, but I actually watched that thing that I talked about last time, and I was completely wrong about it, and it was exciting. I actually watched. I didn't get to see. I don't get to see the regular shows but I watched that whole Royal Rumble or whatever it was. I got to watch that.
I heard it was a good one.
Yeah, that was interesting as all get out, and apparently those people are going to be champions or something.
That's what I also heard, that there was a fight that on one of the I believe they call them matches. One of the matches that was just an all-out brawl between two gentlemen that led to.
Yeah, they were fighting over this belt. I remember seeing that. Yeah, these two guys. They were named Shiro and Donut or something like that. I'm not. It was a while ago, so I'm not sure on the names here. But yeah, they beat the holy crap out of each other. There was blood everywhere.
Number 13.
Now, was this match for the heavyweight title?
Yeah, they were fighting over that belt that they have. It had a bunch of gold and stuff on it. So yeah, it's kind of like how you get a trophy here. I guess over there they get a belt.
Or some people would say a title, but
okay.
Belt indeed. I'm just going based on what I've seen on the social medias, Rod. I don't.
Okay, well that's good. I mean, I'm not in it, but after seeing something like that, I could definitely see how it is popular.
I'm waiting for the moment that social media asks for a Freaky Friday situation where you and I call a wrestling show, and whoever does the announcing for them calls our stuff by himself.
Oh. I don't know if I could do that wrestling stuff. He does that all about. Well, I don't know. You'll be there with me. Do you know anything about wrestling?
I know that it's to win, you have to. I think it's pin the person for, I want to say 3 seconds.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Like the umpire in the ring, he goes in, and when they lay on top of each other, he hits his hand on the ground. And if he does it 3 times, the person on top of the other person, they win.
Unfortunately, the only wrestling I've watched over my time has been the amateur wrestling that they have in like the Olympics and such. But I don't know. I don't know if the viewing audience would want to watch that Freaky Friday situation come out. So. While all this has been going down, McNamara getting another out as we are actually running through this game.
Right, I mean we're at the top of the
6th.
Top of the 6th here. It is 2-3 and nice catch by Taco. I mean we got a little distracted by that weird wrestling talk, and we got a baseball game going on here.
As a seagull flies into the drone, we switch back to the on-field camera. Vader Beck. Still pitching well for the Cruisers. Has given up a couple home runs, but in control for the most part. Otherwise.
So yeah, but seriously, if you're out here, if you're watching this, it's during the week. It's not during the now. But if you could check out that wrestling stuff, it is definitely interesting. It's definitely different.
Yep, live promos, video packages, and
haven't seen none of that, but I hear those are good.
As far as I've been told, I mean, I'm going based off of all the stuff on the social media when people are, because they're using certain hashtags. When they talk about the matches.
Gotcha. Oh, solid hit, but Rajan out there with the grab, taking us to the top of the 7th here. The Cruisers here with Kamina dragging up, looking a little tense. Oh, okay, gonna switch it up. Switch it up.
The Cruisers know they need, well, I was just about to say the Cruisers trying to take advantage of any opportunity they can, and they get the pinch hitter comes up and gets on base.
And now here comes the pitcher again, but not going to stay in. Darth Dude coming in to pitch hit. The catcher coming in.
It's a bit of a surprise to me, Ron. I figured a pinch hitter would have been for Invader Invader Beck instead of Miller. But
I mean, I'm surprised she's not known for her speed there at first. Surprised they ain't got like a pitch runner. Shit.
Pinch runner, yeah.
Yeah. No, I said pinch.
Oh.
And now McNamara is out and Grouchy Cat's in.
One of my favorite names in our G1 baseball league, good old Grouchy Cats.
And, is that going to be a double? There it is. Good double
Grouchy
play
Cat's
there.
coming in, doing the job he's paid to do, getting the outs. See if he can get a third out here and get the Buckeyes back up to bat.
Oh, Fawn with the catch. As now Rusher takes the pitching mound. Oster Taco. See if the Buckeyes can. And Coleman now at second base.
The Cruisers doing a double switch, if you will.
Right, and is that it? Oh, got caught by Golem out there in the foul territory.
Good communication between the fielders, making sure someone gets to that ball and doesn't let it hit the ground. You know, you don't want to give these Buckeye Broncos another chance to get a hit.
All right, I mean, the Broncos, they're already up by 1.
And I'm not saying that this game is favored one way or the other. This is a game that could fall to either side at this point.
Right, I mean,
so late in the game.
Because one good solid hit, some good runs around those bases. I mean, you never know what we're going to see here in these last 2 innings as we're in the top of the 8th now as the Cruisers come up to maybe even up the score, if not pull ahead themselves. Whoa, careful. And that's a walk, and I mean, I can understand maybe getting a little close sometimes to the batter, maybe putting a little fear in them, making them really watch and keep their eye on that ball, but sometimes it's like there's a vendetta against some of these guys at bat.
Indeed.
And that is a strike 3. He is out, says the umpire there.
Number 21.
Pressure's starting to build for the Cruisers now.
I mean, they are down by 1. They need to make something happen. They need to put their foot on the pedal and go as best as they can. Oh, solid. Good grounder. Oh, missed by the first baseman, but still able to cover the base for the out.
Indeed, Grouchy Cat's getting over to cover to make up for it. But the runner in scoring position for the Cruisers. Let's see if they can get that one across and tie this ball game up.
You know, I find that so weird. How is it when somebody in second can be in scoring position? I mean, they're still technically more than a base away, as now that definitely foul.
Very lucky that is foul for the Broncos.
And that's out number 3, and he looks,
to see it.
Yeah, definitely defeated there.
Last chance for the Broncos to pad their lead going here in the bottom 8. So to answer your question, Rod, a runner on second is technically in scoring position because all it would take, on average, depending on the runner, all it would take is a single at anywhere in the field for them to be able to score. As we see here, a long shot.
And Golem with the grab out there in the outfield. So now the pitcher, Grouchy Cat's going to come in, but not stay in. Mermel Dad, the first baseman, Going to
Miscommunication
pitch
there.
hit, not pinch hit.
Are you saying... Okay, I gotta clarify, Rod. Are you saying pinch hit as in P-I-N-C-H?
Yes.
Okay, just make... Okay. Just double
I know, they
checking.
sound familiar, and similar and all that type of stuff, but nobody's coming out there and pinching people. All right? That'd just be weird.
Right fielder, number 8.
I mean, you never know. So one of the fans might run onto the field at some point. We've seen a lot of things here in the young season.
That's true. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get somebody to do something like that as we get a walk. I mean, we're not. This ain't soccer. People don't do that in baseball a whole heck of a lot.
Or like those hooligans over in the football.
And now solid hit, Golem with out number 3. As it looks like James Ironbeard going to come to the pitching mound.
Indeed, specifically the last
Number
Sorry, you're a little muffled there.
Sorry, I had a burp. That cookie's starting to not sit well. That's the last chance.
Oh no, Steve! Steve with the possible revenge. But solid hit. Oh, that's going out there. That's going to be. Oh, that's good enough for a double.
That is extra bases for sure. Let's see if they push the runner. No, okay, playing it safe. Smart move. Yep, this is the last chance for the Cruisers to put something across, or else this game will go to the Broncos.
All right, I'm sure Ironbeard knows that. Gonna do the best that he can to keep them off the bases.
Very lucky that ball hooked foul.
Pressure is building. And Cyber Dart gets it over to first.
Ironbeard over to cover.
Oh, the pitcher up. Are we? Yep.
Number 30.
Bringing in another hitter, Madison. And that's a bunt. And that is a tie game.
Okay, I'll be honest, Rod, I didn't see that coming. I mean, I saw the suicide squeeze happening, but I figured that they were going to throw it home instead of it first.
I mean, they went for the secure out. I mean, that's a good play, but now it is tie. Granted, they do have a at-bat coming their way, and they could pull ahead. But still, they could have prevented the score. It was just a toss. It was just right there. That's crazy. But hey, they know what they're doing apparently.
Just a miscommunication or maybe a little bit of panic on Ironbeard's part because he wasn't prepared for a suicide squeeze at that point. But
dropping the ball. Jones there. We've got 2 on.
Cruisers have a chance to take the lead and put the pressure back on the Buckeyes, the Buckeye Broncos.
Oh, hell of a swing, but got nothing but air.
Other contact, but swung early on that pitch. Boy, runners are going to be going on full count here.
Yep, and that's a grounder. And that's the 3rd out. Rose Thorn coming in to close out this game.
Well, we're going to have a similar situation like earlier, Rod. The Broncos have a chance to win the game here.
That is out number 1.
It looked like it had the power, but just fell short, unfortunately.
Yep, and that outfielder was there right where they needed to be. Cyber Dart, plenty of power behind that bat. And
as we saw earlier with the home run.
And is that... Oh, watch out there. It went foul. Almost took out the official out there.
Yeah, the line umpire out there making sure that the ball was foul. He worried not for his own safety. I think we might be seeing, I hate to say it, but I think we might be seeing extra innings, Rod.
Oh,
Again.
man. And yep, there goes. Extra innings once again. The Cruisers here with a chance to pull ahead.
Now batting, the first baseman.
As now Uncle Jose
That's low.
whoa. Are we going to get a walk, maybe?
Could be.
Yep, that's a walk.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Shortstop, famous outcast, is Ironbeard out. Josh Howe coming in to go the extra innings here.
Hey, right. It's low.
And oh, nice solid hit. Fawn catches it. They've got 2 on, looking good here. The pressure is climbing.
Now batting,
They need to be wary
number 6.
Too low.
as Howe needs to make sure he, oh, double steal. Oh, they make it. Prime scoring position for the Cruisers here. There they go. It is now 4-3 Cruisers.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Cruisers tired of waiting on the universe to help them, making their own luck and their own goodwill. They got runners on the corners with no outs. Chance to improve the lead.
And oh, that one going foul right over there next to the dumpster, it looked like.
Josh Howe very lucky that the ball, very happy that that ball went foul. Otherwise, that might be a home run.
Right, and the Cruisers in a good position here. No outs so far. Except for that one that just happened as soon as I opened my dang mouth.
You and I seem to have that effect on the game. Sometimes we're speaking as Altered Rain coming in for Josh Howe. Relief. Trying to limit the damage.
And that's a bunt. Oh, what? 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 What?
Yet again, another suicide squeeze by the Cruisers. And a miscommunication or lack of preparation for the Broncos as that ball is luckily going foul. Cost the Cruisers, or cost the Broncos yet again as they are not prepared for the suicide squeeze.
And that is out number 3 as the Broncos defense here late game seems to have almost just fallen apart.
Indeed, I have a feeling the manager is going to be running drills after this game with the defense.
Nice little bang right out there. As Mocha Jones out, in comes Casey Flamengo.
Broncos know they have to get something going here, and Casey's already got a home run on this young season. They got to get something going here, otherwise this game is over.
And nice solid hit, unfortunately goes foul. And outfielder couldn't get there, another foul.
Casey making solid contact on these balls, but on these pitches, but unfortunately she's swinging just a smidge too early.
Oh, that's gonna do it. Infield up high, and boom. That is out number 1.
Indeed, Casey swinging for the fences got very under the ball.
I mean, he's looking a little rattled. Don't blame him. A lot of pressure out there, especially on the Broncos. They're down by 2. They got a runner on.
Also, Matt has yet to have a hit on this season, so
Exactly. So I could definitely understand why he's looking a little troubled out there. As ouch! This is it. As Altered Rain ain't gonna, nope. Bringing in Boondock Element, Rosethorn out, Captain Meowika. We've seen good things from Meowika.
indeed just has to get one more out, and this game is over.
Yep.
Last strike.
Oh, nice solid hit. The fielder is there, though. Flynn for the win for the Cruisers.
Indeed, the Cruisers coming out on top surprisingly with their first win of the season against the Broncos.
Whew, what a way to do it. That was one heck of a showdown, especially there in the late game with what happened to the Broncos defense.
Indeed. As we look at the box score here, as you see, both teams scoring a little bit early, but the Cruisers were able to come alive in the 9th and 10th inning to break this open for them with 11 hits, 5 runs scored, while the Broncos, RT Buckeye, 3 runs, 5 hits, and that one error that cost them, that miscommunication on defense, cost them the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They just seem to, maybe they're getting a little tired. I mean, they're not used to going so long, being out there so long under the sun or whatever. I don't know.
I will say to their credit, not many folks with suicide squeeze bunt in those situations, Rod. So to be ill-prepared for that is to be, well, human, essentially. But I'm sure that they're going to be ready for it the next time they see it, if and when it happens.
Oh, I hope they are. As there you see all the nice little wonderful number averages that we got. How many at-bats?
Got a couple home runs for the RT Buckeye Broncos, with both teams striking out 10 times each.
Not bad here. And on the pitching side of things, the Cruisers, it wasn't until later, about 6 innings later, when they started to switch things up compared to the Broncos there.
Yep. The Cruisers kept faith in their starting pitcher, in Vader Beck, and she helped deliver them a W, if you will. She started off a little shaky, but found her groove and got them through 6 innings, and the bullpen came and carried the torch, if you will, from that point on. The Buckeye Broncos, however, not surprisingly, took their starter out early after 3 in the 3rd innings pitched. And the bullpen carried the load the rest of the way, but unfortunately, the bullpen broke under that weight. As you see there, James Ironbeard suffering the loss as he gave up the tying run and the winning run.
Yeah. And from there, we've got a nice spread of MVPs. There you see Kukurufan, obviously up there with that home run. So not surprised to see her there. And then, of course, Cyber Dark right behind with that home run with the 2 RBIs with in second there.
And third, we got Invader Beck, who, like I said, struggled early, but powered through, got 7 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits and the 3 earned runs, the 2 home runs. On the 2 home runs that Rod just mentioned, but that is going to do it here for us this afternoon.
Yeah, we will be back next week, next Sunday, with more G1 Baseball League. So till then, that's Jim. I'm Rod. Well, I guess till then, you could always check out that wrestling stuff. I know I might try. So till then, we will see you, well, when we come around again.
See you next time, folks.
All right, that's it. That's all. 3 games done. Technically 4, because, supposed to have that one, but simulation happened. So now that we're done, we're going to obviously raid. Who are we going to raid?
Ghostbusters.
What?
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said who we're going to call. My bad.
No.
Well, there are a plethora of options.
Well, I think there's only one option because of what they do, and we are here so long is normally we would have ended about, what is it, maybe 40 minutes earlier.
Yeah, two
So-
extra inning games. Yep.
But that was not the deal here tonight. So tonight we are going to be rating G1 Game Days. They are playing a great game, and the Capcom beat 'em up, the D&D beat 'em up. So go there, say hi to Wolf and whoever else is playing, and if you got the game, you can join in as well. That's the great thing. Go there, since you're supporting me here by watching and such, go and support them. Go say hi, because they do stuff for Extra Life, and I do this stuff for, you know, enjoyment and also monetary reasons, because, well, you need money to live, unfortunately. So, are you good to go, Jimbo? Anything you want to say or plug before we get out of here?
Have a safe week, everybody.
All right, I will see y'all later. I'll see y'all